Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Julia from Sachem Public Library's Children's Department, and today we're going to be talking about horses. I don't know about you, but I love horses. My daughter is obsessed with horses. So because of her, I have been reading books about horses, learning about horses. So today we're going to make a really fun horse craft. So we're going to make a horse craft that looks like this out of corks. I mean, how adorable is that? You can even make it a little ornament if you want. It stands up on its own. If you just want to put it on your desk or somewhere in your room, you could do that. So we're going to get started with this, and I'm going to talk to you about some books that we have here in the library that have to do with horses. Okay, so you are going to come in and get your kit. It looks like this, and inside of your kit, you're going to get your instruction sheet. So step-by-step instructions in case I go too fast, but here are your instructions. Then there's going to be a horse word search. It tells you all about the different parts of the horse, and you have to find those words. And then there's an answer key here for you when you are completed if you want to check your answers. Then there is a list of horse book recommendations. So I have fiction on one side, nonfiction on the other side. But we have tons and tons more books than the few that are on here. I just didn't want to give you too many options. Then in your kit, you're also going to get 2 full-size corks, a half cork, it's half widthwise. Then you're going to get 4 halved corks, but they're in half lengthwise. So these are going to be your legs. 1 full cork is going to be your head. 1 full cork is going to be your body. The other half cork is going to be your neck. You are going to get 2 googly eyes, a piece of fabric, some yarn, and then you're going to get a silver string just like this if you want to make it an ornament, but that's optional. So you also need some glue. It could be Elmer's glue, crafting glue, or glue gun. I'm going to use a glue gun. So you are going to take 1 of your full corks and you're going to hold it widthwise, and you're going to take a half cork that's in half lengthwise. You're going to put a little bit of glue on it, and you're going to glue it right like this, and you're going to hold it. Then to make sure the legs are even, put a little glue right next to it. Take another half cork, put it on there to glue it as well. Then I'm going to repeat it on the other side. Some hot glue. I always blow on it. It makes it, it cools it off and hardens it quicker. Then I add some on the other side. Again, you don't have to use hot glue. If you just have Elmer's glue, that's fine, that'll work too. Or craft glue works as well too. Tacky glue, any type of glue that you have will work. Okay. So now here's the little legs. Whoops. Then you're going to take the cork that's in half for the neck, and you're going to glue that, cut side down, and we're going to put that right on the end, right like that. Then you're going to take your other cork, and we're not going to put it like this. We're going to put it this way. So this way we have his head and his snout, okay? And I put glue on the neck instead of on the cork for the head. Then you glue it like that. Okay, see, so he's starting to look like a horse. Then you're gonna take your fabric. Again, this is optional if you want him to have a little like saddle or bandana. So I'm gonna take my fabric. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on it. I'm gonna start it right in the front, and I'm gonna wrap it around, and then I'll put some more glue here to secure it. So now my horse has a little bandana. And if you have other things at home you want to add to it, like beads or sequins or anything like that, feel free to add and, you know, make it your own. Now I'm going to take the eyes, put a little glue on the googly eyes. And you're going to want to put them in the back. Okay, now I took, you're going to get a bunch of pieces of yarn. I separated my yarn, and then I took a piece for each, and I kind of knotted it around because we're going to need to make a tail with one and a mane with the other. And it just makes it easier to glue to do it this way. So I knotted it, and now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. And then glue it on the back. So there's its tail. And then I'm going to put a stripe of glue across the top. And then I'm going to take, oh, the top actually in the back. I'm going to take my yarn. I'm just going to glue it down here. And there you have it. There is your Cork horse. Now, if you decide that you want to make it an ornament, you're going to take the string that you're given, and you're just going to glue it underneath one side, underneath the mane. And then you're going to wrap it this way, and you're going to glue the other side underneath the other side of the mane. That's what I did here. So I'll pull it up just a little bit for you so you could see it. Okay. I'm not going to do that with this one. I'm going to have him just kind of hang out on my desk. So he's not going to be an ornament. So there is your Cork horse, and he stands on his own. There he is, just standing on his own. Okay. Now let's talk books. So I have some fiction books for you. This is Storm Horse. And it's this is Shelter from the Storm. So this is a really good one. I recommend this one. Here's another fiction book called Pie in the Sky. That horse is just absolutely beautiful. And this is by Jane Smiley. She has a whole bunch of books about horses, fiction books about horses. So if you like this one, I suggest reading the rest of her horse books. Then the next book is a classic. This is Black Beauty. We do have a couple of different copies of this one, so if many of you are interested, we do have some copies, additional copies here. It's not just this one. So this is a classic. There's also a movie, so after you read this book, I suggest you watch the movie as well. Then we have a ton of nonfiction. So we have this little pocket guide, and it talks all about all different types of horses, anything that you need to know about horses. So it's got, you know, beautiful pictures for each type of horse. So this is a wonderful nonfiction choice. We also have, for horse crazy girls only, everything you want and need to know about horses. I bought this for my daughter, and she read the whole thing in, you know, a couple of hours, and just there's quizzes in here and just a lot of great, amazing information as well. And then another one I wanted to share with you is called Wild Horses. Again, the pictures and the photographs in here are beautiful. And it just talks about the wild horses in there, gives you some information. Again, those photographs are absolutely amazing. So if you like horses and you want to learn more, I highly recommend you coming into the library, come to our nonfiction section and grab our nonfiction books about horses. And also if you want some stories about horses, then check out our fiction section. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your little Cork horse. Bye.